So hey, I'm Jeff, and this is my new YouTube channel. I still do car stuff and truck stuff, but I feel like I gotta do this channel to hold myself accountable. So here we go. I've spent years crushing it in business, real estate mainly as an investor, but when it comes to day trading, I keep doing the same thing. I hit the same wall. 4 weeks of winning, followed by one day, wipes it all away. The hold the bag and pray strategy, that's mine. It's killing my account. I've got capital, I've got the tools. My strategy's not bad. So it's time to put up or shut up. I'm gonna document every trade, well, not every trade, but every day I trade. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. I'm gonna try while I fix this. You wanna see if I turn it around, which is the goal, or perhaps I crash and burn. I don't know, I guess it'll be entertainment either way. But if you wanna hit the subscribe button, follow along, let's go to work. All right, so here is basically my snapshot of the past 6 months. I've been doing trading on and off for a year and a half. 4 years ago, I started really lightly, not much success. Wasn't taking it seriously. But let's dive into this real quick. So January, let's take a look here. What I was using was ThinkorSwim with Charles Schwab. I was trading pretty much after 9:30, market open. So I was using stops and limit orders and stop limit orders and ranges and OCO brackets. And yeah, I had some red days, but overall I was green. Now, the monthly P&L doesn't reflect that because here on the 29th, I started using Lightspeed Trader. I do follow Ross Cameron, find a lot of value in his stuff, but it was a big shock using this Lightspeed system. Different system, very fast. Did my hotkeys, programmed my hotkeys, used them in just a different world altogether. But I figured, hey, that's gonna happen. New system, this sucked, but I wasn't that hard on myself. Took a break for a day or two, February, let's see. So all things considered, again, took a lot of time, work, commitments, responsibilities, still easing into using Lightspeed Trader. Not too bad, minus 575, okay, but you'd think I'd get picking up on the system. So let's see what happens in March. March, 1,500, 1,400, down 2,800. I'm not respecting this new system. I'm just hoping and praying. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. The charts are moving super fast. By the time I even have to think, I'm down. It flashes down, I'm in the trade. I'm not understanding the orders, how the order flow works. So I take April, more of the same, 1,200, 2,500, 3,200 down. Again, overall, I've got green days, I've got red days. If I could have these match and respect the stop loss and be even at break even or 50-50 trader, there'd be some light at the end of the tunnel. But here we go. So I take a month off, catch my breath, go into June with Lightspeed. Here we go. 143, 197, 342. Hey, getting the hang of this thing. And then boom. This is now where I begin to average down. And I think it worked once or twice for me. And I'm like, well, hey, it should work more, right? Stock goes down. Well, buy another 100 shares. Now I'm in it for 200 shares. But my cost average is lower. Now I'm only 20 cents away instead of 40 cents away from my entry. And then it keeps going and I end up 70 cents away. And I keep adding, but it's getting smaller and smaller, the amount I'm catching up. Being, if I'm 10 cents down, averaging down gets me back to 5 cents. Well, you keep that method up, you're gonna be 70 cents down, average down 2, 3, 400 shares, you're only gaining 5 cents up towards your entry. So I'm still wildly away from that. So that's what I ended up doing. Got a little better. And then this is where we are here. This was last week. Now, not a success at all, but I will say compared to this 56, 666, yeah, that wasn't planned. Compared to this, I guess it's progress. I'm gonna have to look at it that way. This is my education. I'm buying my education. How much worse can it get before I wake up and do the fucking right thing? So I think I got a taste of it here, and I got a little cocky here and definitely here because I had 2 green days and this loss was acceptable. I was still up overall after Wednesday. And even after Thursday, I felt like, okay, well, maybe I'm near break even. I lost a little compared to last week. Good Lord, 5 grand down plus. And about Thursday, I'm almost break even. Here, absolutely friggin' chased. Chased, average down. Let's see if we can get a quick view. S'd out. In 600 shares, right? Just kept adding. Was in for 200, then 400, then 600, and ended up with 800. So again, adding to my losers, I'm needing to learn. So this next week, what my goal is going to be is to ignore the P&L if I can. And going into the 4th of July weekend, we're starting here. I think we're still trading here, even though that's a holiday. We'll see. I'm not too familiar with the markets yet. Haven't been in it for years and years and years, just again, off and on. So I'll do a recap, maybe daily, every other day, for sure, weekly recap, and try to get into more detail, more context, more analyticals, technicals, and get deeper in these videos because, again, I am not a professional by any stretch of the imaginations. I am a hobbyist, but I've had some success. And again, going back to January, I was having fun, making a little bit of money. Look, 800 bucks for the week, 600 bucks for the week, 20. Lost 200, no big deal, still up. Even this week here, I would have been maybe break even, but this Lightspeed Trader, I see the value in it. It's great. I'm in and out. There's barely any slippage. I'm trading a size that, I mean, again, I'm not even 10,000 shares, but even that would go through quick. So I like the connectivity. I like the speed. I like the data. I do like the system. I've grown accustomed to it, but I need to be better with my manual exit and entries and better with my quick emotions and get the hell out and have a mental stop because you cannot play stop losses in pre-market. So that's where we are. I will check back in and we'll take a look at June and see what we can end up at. But right now, guys, I am, let's see, total. It's horrible. What are we? 16 grand down, Last year, dabbling here and there, 3-4 months out of 2025, I was up 1,200 by the end of Christmas. And as soon as I started with Lightspeed, this says 0, but again, I didn't import the data, so I was about 1,200 up here. So, maybe I'm only down 14.5 or 15,000. But fortunately, I've been in real estate for a very long time. I'm an entrepreneur. I do own a business, had 2 businesses, sold 1. So I'm in a spot where I shouldn't be losing money, but this is not going to affect anything too much except my mental well-being. Kicking myself in the head trying to figure this out.
So hey, I know this was kind of a crappy video. I'm new to this, but I think I'm just doing this for my own benefit so I can review my trades, see what I'm doing right, see what I'm doing wrong, see what I can improve upon, which is what everybody wants to do. I guess the distinction is I'm 53, and I want to see if I can replace my income with this because I've paid off a lot of debt. I don't need a lot to live on. I'm simplifying my life. This is something I can do that doesn't rely on title companies and realtors and brokers and appraisers and inspectors and general contractors and the market and buyers and sellers and banks, and it's just, I have a lot that goes into how I make money, and it's been that way for 20 years. This really appeals to me because it's something I can do alone. It's something that I don't need to make a ton at. I can just be consistent if I can be consistent and just decide how much I want to risk and how much I want to try to target weekly and monthly. So that's what I'm trying to do. No guru, not selling a course, just your average business owner, entrepreneur, trying to turn over a new leaf, learn a new skill. That's what this is for. And this is to hold myself on a daily basis to review, try to make small improvements each day. Along with these videos, I'll try to make improvements there. How I do my screenshots, how I explain things, make it a little more clear what I'm doing, what I'm struggling with, applicable to people who are watching who are in the same situation. So that's the point of this. I hope to see you next time. We'll see you next time.